me see what's going on with my people. Let me check on in with my people. Make sure you like, you share, you subscribe. Because the party don't start till my chat check in. My chat be rocking. My chat be lit. My chat be all up in there, big. Salute, chat. What's going on with my people? Checking in with my people. You like, you share, you subscribe. Because the party don't start till my chat check in. My chat be rocking. My chat be lit. My chat be all up in there, big. Salute, chat. Yeah, salute to my chat. Big salute. Big salute to all my loved ones, support goon, support squad. Big salute to all my big angels. Big salute, big angels. You know I love my big angels. I love everybody, but you know I love my big angels. Big salute, big angels. And big salute to all the righteous revolutionaries. Let's go, righteous revolutionaries. Let's go. Remember, righteous revolutionaries, keep that head up. Keep that chest out. Yeah, remain stout. Steadfast, righteous revolutionaries. Remain steadfast. And big salute to everybody that's tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And feel free to come interact, engage with me in my chat. Yeah, feel free to come interact, engage with me in my chat. Interact, engage with me in my chat. Big salute, chat. Big salute, everybody, man. Just a little, well, it's morning time for me. Just a little motivation for the creative nation. You know, keep that money on your mind while everybody else trying to keep up. Let me get everybody up to speed. Yeah, it's all about being creative, being a part of the Industrial Revolution. Because the revolution is already televised. It's just Black America is late. Is late to the show. Yeah, Black America is late to the show. You know, I don't know what's going on, why they so late to the party. They trying to shake that juju off over there. Yeah, they trying to shake that juju off they got on them. That slave master juju. Yeah, they trying to shake that slave master juju off. Y'all shake that off now. Yeah, we just shook it off over here. Yeah, but it's the majority. Yeah, y'all still under that juju, man. It's time to get back into your creative state. It's time to get back into your creative motion. It's time to get back into the nation of creation. Yeah, because our ancestors were creators. They were builders. Yeah, so if you want to rep for the ancestors, man, you got to turn your creative, you got to turn your creative gene on. Yeah, I know you need a little bit of motivation. That's why you got me here, to motivate you. Yeah, to motivate you. Yep. Now go get you a profile pic, Suki. Yeah, go get your profile pic. I flexed, so now you gotta get a profile pic. How you like those diamond cuts? them little diamond cuts. Yeah, them little diamond cuts. Big salute to the chat. Big salute to the chat. Big salute to everybody tuning in, tapping in. Where your profile pic, Suki? Lamont, what it do, Lamont? Big salute to your family. What's good, Kutty Cuz? You think Trump gonna crack down on TikTok? Yeah, cause he losing the public relations campaign, so he gonna have to crack down on the internet. Yeah, the same thing that got him elected. Yeah, he gonna have to crack down on it. Too much information, especially on TikTok. Yeah, and then America don't control TikTok. China control that. So we don't know what type of deal that they made. So yeah, he gonna have to. I thought that was been people supposed to been sold they TikTok phones and all that. Yeah. So yeah, I think so. I think they're gonna everybody think that America's part of a democracy when it's really a family dictatorship, a family fascism. They got a little bit of all in the American government. Sometimes you can talk bad about them, sometimes you can't. If you talk bad about them on social media, they'll come take your page. So, you know, yeah, I think he's gonna do that though. I think it's a strong possibility he gonna crack down. Yeah, I think. And then Elon Musk control half the internet. Yeah. So yeah, I do think so, Lamont. Big salute to the chat. Yeah, they all work hand in hand to keep the slaves. Black people are slaves. The black generation of the day that's in America, they just comfortable slaves. That's why they don't know that they slaves. They trying to figure out. They trying to figure out how to fit into a system. See, this was the problem with Black America. They trying to figure out how to fit into a system that was not created for them to fit into. The system was created for them to be slaves, to be cattle. That's why the system don't work. Yeah, the system don't work in black people favor unless you submit to the evildoers. Then they'll find a way to fit you in, and then when they get done with you, they'll do you all sorts and type of ways. Yep. So you got to get to a place where the system is set up for you to progress. Yep. Hey, I appreciate you interacting and engaging, but please go get a profile pic. You making some good points. I would love to talk to you. You need a profile pic though. It's normal population versus the people in power. Yeah, you right. Our heart gang. Nah, you good, I heart. I like your engagement though. I like your interaction and engagement. But yeah, just for you to fit all the way in. The only thing you missing is a profile pic. It don't gotta be you. It don't gotta be another person. Just throw something up there. That's just part of YouTube. Uh. They don't want us. And I know you not a troll because you got good interaction and engagement. I know you. I feel like you a real person because you making a lot of sense. You trolls and bots don't make no sense. But yeah, just for you to fit all the way in, yeah, get that profile pic, fam. Something fancy, Ain't gotta be nothing, you know. Yeah, just do that though. Do that, cause I don't want nobody else to. You go on somebody else's page with your good engagement, and then they try to play you cause you ain't got no profile pic. Cause I feel like that's finna start here in a minute. And I showed people the other day, trolls get paid big money to troll. It's a shame that they got whack ass trolls. Like we would be some good trolls. Yeah, they need to be paying people like us. But yeah, you right, our heart gang. You damn sure right. Yeah, it don't gotta be nothing personal. Don't put no profile pic that's just put something. Put your favorite cartoon character, or put eBay up there, or put anything. Yeah, yeah, you can go get a graffiti E. Yeah, put anything up there. Our heart game. Just don't let it be the profile pic that YouTube give you. Yeah, it could be anything. It don't gotta be nothing personal. Yeah, just put anything up there. Yeah. I'm just letting my people know because I'm starting to see a lot of people they start to do what YouTube told them to do. Because YouTube told us as content creators, don't deal with the people with no profile pic. But it'd be kind of hard. It's like, damn, I got regular, real people on here. Because I could tell by how you talking that you not no troll. You legit. But just so won't nobody else get on you and be talking they nonsense. Chalky D, what it do, Chalky D? Yeah, we just got here too, Chalky D. We just motivating the creative nation. That's all. Grand rising to you. I hope your day or your night is full of blessings and stress free. Yeah, take your time, our heart. Yeah, take your time. We'll be here. And one, yeah, I seen this interview. Go get your profile pic. N1. Free Palestine. Go get your profile pic, Raymond. And Helene says they won't be black. Lynn, go get your profile pic. Nah, that ain't no classic. That's something YouTube made up. If it had been some type of art, something like that, then that would be a classic. Yeah, N1. That's just YouTube just copied that. It don't look spiffy. Yeah, it look like a profile pic YouTube give you. N1 is classic though, but the way it looked on my end, it just looked like shit. YouTube copied it. Oh, see, Lean, you done messed it up for everybody. Yeah, y'all hit that subscribe button. See how the trolls do? Trolls come in here and saying all types of crazy stuff. Yeah, y'all didn't see that message, but Ling is an Asian midget or something wrong with him. Yeah, and one see that means you don't got no bounce. If a profile pic that YouTube give you, you think is fly, that means you ain't got no sauce, man. You ain't got no bounce. That say a lot about you. Yeah, that say a lot about you. See, we creators around here. Yeah, we creators. See life, that's a creative person. You see how they got their profile pic in one? See, you praising something that YouTube did for you. You didn't do that. So how is that even cool? See, in one, it might be hard for you to fit in here if you think that that's fly. Well, so what, this is your troll account in one? Why wouldn't you put a profile pic on this one? Oh, well, in one, hey, you'll continue to be a slave. See, that's what we different in one. See, this community, this is not a community of slaves. See, you a slave trying to fit in with creators. It don't mix. It's like mixing oil and water. It just don't mix. Yeah. It's like trying to put on Vaseline and lotion while your body wet. It don't mix in one. Yeah, it don't mix. Yeah, he really exposing France, Lamont. He really exposing France. Everything is not AI. You could tell the difference between AI and the real talk. See, one thing, look at his lips. AI and the lips, it won't match. Like when I seen one with him and his security, they went to a meeting and then they started dancing. I could tell that was AI. You could tell the difference between AI and what's real. Yeah, you could tell the difference. But yeah, he really exposing France. Well, I'm not in the Ivory Coast. But from what I've been hearing so far, you got the house slaves versus the people that want revolution. That's basically what's going on in the Ivory Coast right now. Because the president that's been there for 4 terms, for 3 terms, he's running for a 4th term. So they trying to get him up out of there. He's a puppet of France. So what I think was gonna happen, they're gonna have a young leader step up and come out. They military gonna have to do what's right for the people. But it's all about, do they got somebody that can wear the same boots that eBay got on? So if they don't have a leader that's gonna step up, then they're gonna have a civil war, and they're gonna have to fight it out. They're gonna have to rid their garden of the snakes, because for Ivory Coast to be that developed, they shouldn't have slums on the beach. They learn English. They learn English out here in school. Yeah, they do. The people out here know English. Yeah, it's yeah. People out here know English, especially people that's involved doing business. Like if you just deal with a regular person out in the village, they might not speak no French or no English. They might just speak straight mother tongue. So the people that do business, they speak multiple languages: French, English. Yeah, so all the business people, all the people that you're gonna want to deal with when you come to Burkina Faso, they'll speak English. Even if it's a little bit English, you can make it work. Or I should say, the people that do business, they're literate. So if they don't speak good English, you can communicate through the translator. And then a lot of the kids, let me tell you this, a lot of the kids are learning English through a young white drill rapper named Central C. Do y'all know a dude named Central C? I just heard about him the other day. It's a white drill rapper from the UK named Central C. He popping in Africa right now. Ain't nobody talking about American rap. In Africa, Central C, that white boy, hey, that's the new Eminem. Yeah, hopefully they have a coupe that's, hopefully it doesn't be a Western back coupe. Hopefully it's a coupe that's backed by God, like the coupe that eBay land. Hopefully the coupe is the soldiers that's protecting the motherland. Cause that was eBay's special unit that he's in. He's a part of a unit, a secret, like special forces type unit. That's their job is to hold up the integrity and protect the motherland. Yeah, see, life, Burkina is, yeah, big changes, rapid changes. They making their own military equipment. They making their own everything right now. The 19-year-old, from the 19-year-olds on up, they creating their own products. They using their resources. They look, they not wasting no time. They not like the stagnant Black American people. Yeah, yeah, they impress me. They make me want to elevate because I'm one of those Black Americans that's, well, no, I can't put myself in the same shoes as everybody else in Black America trying to figure it out. But yeah, they not stagnant. They are setting the bar. Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger are setting the bar of what all Black people in the melanated nation need to be doing. Yeah, Movement Rider. It's either gonna be a coup or a civil war. Yep. So we might gotta get ready to go in there and help them folk. But yeah, I think it's more revolutionaries in the Ivory Coast than it is house slaves, living room slaves. Yeah, Central C is that dude right now. He teaching the kids here English. They learning English off Central C. Yeah, Central C is that guy. Yeah, ain't nobody talking about American rap. They on Central C hard. I say the white boy, he all right. But yeah, he was popping right now in Africa, Central C. Everybody, I say, who is Central C? All the kids, Central C, Central C. When you see them on their phones, and you hear, you like, okay, well, that raw, who is that? Do you look? A white boy from the UK. Yeah, he big in Africa too, but they on Central C. Oh yeah, see life. Yeah, I live in Ouagadougou. Yeah, The revolution is televised. See, Black America is late for the revolutionary show. Yeah, Black America late to the revolutionary show. Yeah, it's televised. Yeah, the revolution is televised right now. I'm glad it's coming out the motherland too. Yep. So we waiting to see what Black America is gonna do. Is y'all gonna go in Master House and flip over tables? What Black America gonna do? Yeah, because Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger done already muscled up to France in the West. Yeah, they paving their own future. So the revolutionary wave is popping right now. Where is Black America at? They over there still trying. I'm looking at Search for Uhuru, Colin Nation, all these other panels. They still trying to figure it out. That's the sad part. I say, damn, Black America's late to the party. Yeah, I live in Ouagadougou. I live on the outskirts of Ouagadougou. And one, go get you a profile pic, family. Go get you a profile pic. And yes, I'm seeing everything. Yes, I'm seeing everything happen. And one, you better go do your homework about Kutty. You better go run my videos back. Kutty be outside. I spend most of my time sipping tea at the at Prada though. But yeah, when it's time to go outside, yeah, Kutty be outside, baby. But yeah, infrastructure, yeah, I'm watching it. Where I live at, I live on the poorest side of town. Everybody out here building their houses. Matter of fact, the mamas just made the young boys build them an outside bathroom. Man, when you looking at bathroom, I'm talking about towels. They got a fresh ass. It look like it's a fresh ass bathroom, outside bathroom. And I think they like to keep the bathroom separate from the houses because y'all know when you have roaches in your house in America, do y'all know where they come from? Out the faucets. Yeah, roaches get into your house from your drains and your faucets. So I think that's very smart. They put the bathroom, they separate the bathrooms from the houses. Even though some people do got bathrooms in their houses, but that's one thing I learned that, you know, by your drains being connected to the sewers, that's where roaches come from. Water bugs. But when they get in your house, they turn into roaches. Because when they get into your house, that becomes their house. And then they start having babies. And they multiply. But yeah, N1, please, N1, I'm asking you nicely, family. Can you please go get a profile pic? Please. Shit, they want to test their English out. When they hear me speak, but nobody never says, oh, you're from America? Don't nobody know you from America until you broadcast it. So when you come to Africa, nobody knows you're American until you tell them. I don't even claim America like that out here. I claim Nigerian, I claim Ghana, or I claim Jamaica. I say I'm Rasta. Shit, I don't claim America out here. No, I don't claim that game. Hell nah. But nobody, when you come to Africa, ain't nobody gonna know you American until you tell them. That's what a lot of people don't tell Americans about Africa. Nobody knows you from America. I know we black people. But when you do tell somebody you American, you know the first thing they ask, is it really that bad in America? They ask about all the bad stuff. that's going on. Is there really homeless people? I heard money grow on trees in America. I said, yeah, money grow on trees because it's made from wood. But you got to have the ink to print it. But yeah, that's the only way. Yeah, anybody gonna ask you for money. See, the difference between Burkina Faso, I haven't been to Mali yet. I got plans on going. I haven't been to Niger yet. I got plans on going, but I've been to from Ghana, Liberia, Ethiopia, and Nairobi, Kenya. The difference between the Sahel and those other countries, they won't pray for you. Out here, it's mandatory that you make the kids and the mamas and the babies, they're supposed to pray for a donation. That's why I like it out here. It make me feel more comfortable giving somebody money if they praying. That make me feel like God is telling me, yeah, go ahead and look out for them. That's like confirmation. And then they don't ask for money. They ask for something to eat. Yeah, they'll rather have something to eat than they have money. Like the kids, shit, them little dudes will eat all day. Because they growing boys. Them little boys, they'll be eating something. And then they'll see you and they'll be like, need something to eat. Get me something, get some bread, some water. So that's what I like about the begging. I like the begging in Burkina Faso. It's more honorable. The begging, let me say that again. The begging in Burkina Faso is more honorable. The begging in Liberia, the begging in Ghana, the begging in Nairobi, Kenya. In Nairobi, Kenya, you'll have somebody at work will beg you for some money, and they at work. I used to be like, man, ain't you at work? And you got a nerve to be begging? So for Kenya to be so rich and developed, and all those people that's in Nairobi, Kenya, but they don't want to show y'all the real Nairobi. All those, Kenya got some of the biggest slums in Africa next to Nigeria. Nigeria's first, and then Kenya. Oh, but in Liberia, boy, they make you feel so bad. They really be beg. They say, sir, I beg you, sir. I beg you, sir. I beg you. Oh, they make you feel so bad, too. And I say, man, give me a prayer. And then that's when they pause. I say, man, you better start going to church or the mosque or something. Yeah, talking to you. When I was with the California Raisin, we ran all through them slums. Oh, man. And then the slums, they'll be right next to $1 million golf course where you got old white men smoking cigars playing golf. But see what I think they're going to do with the slums? They're going to try to tear all the slums down and move the people to the outskirts of the city. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nigeria do got it down to an art form. Yep. Now, I've never been to Nigeria, but if somebody in Nigeria beg you, see, Nigeria is a big Islamic country. That's what a lot of people don't tell people. So you tell them boys to pray. If it's a grown man, I don't give donations to grown men unless he's dusty, because my Quran tells me donate to the man that's in the dust of the desert. And I actually see the crazy men that don't, they wear the same thing. Shit, since I've been here, they got the same clothes on. Now when I see them, I'll donate to those men because I know they got mental issues. But when I see a dope fiend that is a grown ass man and he go to mama or somebody's house and he got different clothes on, I know somebody taking care of him. You feel me? I won't donate to him. He need to go get a job. It's jobs out here now. Or he need to get out here and hustle, sell some toothpaste, sell some toothbrushes, shit, sell something. It's jobs out here. So don't let nobody tell you that ain't no jobs in Africa. It's jobs out here. People just don't want to work. It's jobs out here. Security, go join the army. So don't go off that excuse. Cause there's jobs out here. But yeah, Kutty D, we done ran through Nairobi. Yeah, I was in Nairobi for, I give Nairobi a good year of my life, a good year of my time. Too much like America. You got all the drugs. I even seen some transvestites in Nairobi. At nighttime in Nairobi, oh, you'll see it all. Be careful in Nairobi. Be careful. Big salute to all my Kenyans, though. If you're looking for a safer America, Nairobi, Kenya. Yeah. It's the spitting image of the UK. And you know, America is an extension of the UK. So that's all Nairobi is an extension of the United Kingdom. I don't know if y'all ever been to the UK. It's just America in Europe. That's where, you know, because, you know, we got our independence from the British Crown. So that's all Nairobi is an extension of the UK with American in there. Yep. That's why they English is similar to our English. But when we talk from America, we talk to them, they'll tell you, man, your English is rough. Because we speak broken English coming from America. We don't speak, see, UK, they speak proper English. Yeah, they speak proper English. So, yeah, it's just the UK, yeah. Because we went to the UK to play, when I lived in Germany, we had to play the American Army-based football team in high school in the UK. Well, the only way you can really change your mindset, see life, your environment. Yeah, your environment plays a big part on your mindset. Like, how can I change my mindset coming from America in Nairobi if it's the exact same, if it's the same thing? Damn near the same thing. See, in Burkina Faso, I could change my mindset because the environment I'm in is different. See, it's hard to stay positive in Nairobi, but you can stay prayed up. But I can stay positive and prayed up in Burkina Faso because the environment. the environment I'm in. It make it easy to stay positive. It make it easy to stay prayed up being here. Because the environment, the people, like Liberia, whoa, that'll bring the American out. You got to stay on your P's and Q's in Liberia. You might find yourself fighting with somebody on the street if you visit Liberia. Woo wee. Now that is Africa, America. I'm not gonna say America. I'm gonna say Africa, America. They remind me. You get vibes like New Orleans, dirty, dirty South in Liberia. And one, go get you. You want me to? Come on, N1. You being real disrespectful, N1. You being real disrespectful. See, all that talking and research you doing, you know it's easier to put a profile pic up there. Go find N1 graffiti, man. Like, come on, bruh. N1, here you go. Come back when you get a profile pic. I like your interaction and engagement, but I can't let you keep talking here. If everybody only got a profile pic, what make you so special? Nah, we're not finna play those games. So go get a profile pic, then come back and interact, engage with us. You got 24 hours. I don't care what N1 trying to do. He can't honor my request for a profile pic, so why should I let him a part of my clique if he can't honor my request for a profile pic? See, if we was in America and he was trying to fit in with my team, we would have been and kicked him in his ass. Because he don't listen. You shouldn't hang around people that don't listen. You shouldn't hang around people that won't respect your come on, bro. It's like JT Money. Who that trying to stick in with my crew. You trying to get in the club with me and my crew, but we don't know you. What up, sis? Sis, I know your other channel got a profile pic, but you hear me talking all this to somebody with no profile pic. You know I love you, sis, but baby, I need you to get a profile pic too. I need you to get a profile pic, sis. I done went through all that with that young fella, and you a moderator, sis. You one of my angels, sis. And I done went through all that with that fella. And now here you come, baby, with no profile pic. You know I love you. But sis, please, throw something up there, baby. Please. Please, sis. Please, can you do that for me? Please. Please, sis. Do that for me. Because that's not fair to everybody else. We got to keep it fair. Yeah, she got a wrench. But that's my people, though. I know her personally. I got a couple more people that got wrenches that don't got no profile pic. I'm going to get on them, too. But see what that does is, I went through all that with N1. And then now my sis come with no profile pic. That make me look weak. Now, I know my sis wouldn't do me like that. I know my sis wouldn't do me like that. I know my sis gonna go get her a profile pic. Before she come back and be trying to interact, engage, and say hey in the chat. Hey, before she do that again, I know she gonna go get her a profile pic. Because that's my sis. And my sis love me. So my sis must prove her love to me and go get her profile pic because she's supposed to be setting an example here. She's a moderator. She's supposed to be a leader in my community. So she knows she's supposed to go get her profile pic or use her other page because her other page got a profile. Yeah, it's all good. You know I gotta mess with her. I gotta mess with her though. Just because I went through all that with N1 just now and then not hear my sis come with no profile pic. That ain't right. So the only way for me to be fair, I gotta pick at her too. She know I love her though. Yeah, it's all good. That's still my sis. Even if she don't get a profile pic, I ain't gonna, I ain't gonna trip. Only reason I'm messing with it because I just went through all that with the last dude about the profile pic. And he did some good interaction and engagement. A Liberian woman of 2 in America told me today the gems you have are in America too. A pic. No, Lamont, ask that woman, does she know anything about blue jadeite? Ask that woman, does she know anything about green jadeite? And ask her where can she find it in America? See that Liberian woman? See, one thing I can tell you about Liberians that's in America, you better be careful listening to them because she won't even get no love if she go back home. Because you know what the people in Liberia, the real Liberians that was there during the Civil War, you know what they would say to her? You didn't go through the struggle with us. Tell her Kutty said that, Lamont. I was going to ask her, who did her family sell out to get to America, Lamont? Yeah, so be careful listening to Africans that's in America. You don't know who's a sellout or who was there on a scholarship. Majority of the Africans that's in America are there because they done sold somebody out in their country, sold somebody out in their village, and they can't come back to Africa. So be careful. Yep. The real Africans that's poor, they only got enough money to make it to Europe. Africans that have been involved in corruption have enough money to get to America. So what you need to ask them, Lamont, who your mom and daddy and them was stealing from? Who they, oh, the truth gonna hurt them. Yeah, the truth will hurt them. So yeah, Lamont, yeah, a lot of these gems you can't find in America. But the difference between my gems and them gems in America, Lamont, mine's are raw. Hey, Lamont, matter of fact, I'm glad you said something. What is the value of blue jadeite? And also, Lamont, them gems that you get in America, how do you know they real? Hey, Lamont, let me show you something. Let me show you something, Lamont. Let me show you something that I guarantee you that Liberian lady, her people in Liberia don't got. You see this? You and that Liberian lady need to go do some homework on Presidium. This tells you what type of rocks you have. So once your machine tells you what type of rocks you have, then you go to Google, right? Then you go to Google, right? Hold on, Lamont. How come? Because I want you to have something to show people, Lamont. I want you to have something to show people. That lady can't even take you to where to get these. This is what you call blue jadeite, Lamont. Now, after I tested them on the machine, what is the value of blue ADE? Let me teach you something, Lamont. The value of blue jadeite can vary widely, ranging from $20 to over $30,000 per carat. Oh my goodness. Factors like transparency, color intensity, and origin significantly impact its price. High quality, translucent, and well colored blue jadeite can command premium prices, especially if it's from Myanmar, Burma, or Guatemala. Why ain't America in there? Lamont, hey Lamont, you still there? You quiet on me, huh? Now, Burkina Faso wasn't even on there, right? So that means we ain't even on the map yet. Can blue jadeite be found in America? Let's look that up. Now we know Google is not 100% accurate, but it's the only reference I got, so I'm gonna use it. Can blue be found in America? Yes, blue jadeite, also known as Olmec blue jadeite, can be found in America, specifically in Guatemala. While the most famous sources are in Myanmar, Guatemala is a significant and historical important source, particularly for its Olmec blue jadeite. Hey, Lamont, how far are you from Guatemala? How far are you from Guatemala? Hold on. Let's see something real quick. What you know about the Olmecs? I didn't. What I just show you, Lamont. Now you gonna believe this Liberian lady, or you gonna believe somebody that's involved? Matter of fact, does she got access to any resources? Is she creating any products? You gotta be careful who you listen to, Lamont. You gotta be careful who you listen to. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Oh, church scams. Yeah, that sound about right. Yeah, church scams. Missionaries. Missionaries are Africa's biggest problem. So I wonder who they sold out. They not gonna tell you though. Was her husband one of the rebels? Ah, it's a mystery. Oh, time to charge it up. Be careful listening to Africans in America, bruh. That's the only thing I'm gonna tell you. How did they get there? Church scams. Come on, bruh. And I get, and if she Liberian, she don't know nothing about value, no way. I be damn if I listen to anything that somebody from Liberia got to say about value. But that's totally up to you, Lamont. Her last name Otis. Her last name Otis, right? Is that an African last name or is that American last name? Be careful, because you know the CIA is the reason Liberia been having so many problems. Hey, Lamont, what I want you to ask her to tell you the history of Firestone in Liberia. I bet you she could tell you that. Mm-hmm. I bet you she could tell you that. And ask her, be like Kutty said, who did your husband sell out? Which rebel organization was he working for? How many hearts did he eat? Be careful, Lamont. They big on that juju. So let me warn you, brother, because I know you don't know no better. You gonna listen to a Liberian that don't got no access to none of her country resources, and she ain't creating no products, tell you about somebody else's products, and I just showed you. So what you need to do is you need to run this video back and you need to tell her, yes, you might can find gemstones in America. Yeah, gemstones all over the world. But do you have a machine to test it? To know what you got? Do you got the tools to dress it up to raise the value? See, she's not as smart as she thinks she is. Yeah, sometimes it's best to just sit back and be quiet. But yeah, Lamont, you make sure you go ask her now. Ask about Firestone now. Yeah. Ask about the CIA running and pillaging and plunging in her country. Ask her about the secret marine bases that they built in Liberia. I bet she got a lot of information that she can't disclose. Or if she don't, her husband does. Is he CIA? So they raised funds for her to escape Liberia. Oh yeah, she go back. Yeah, run my videos back. I was there when they did the last presidential election. That was one of the big arguments in Liberia about one of the presidents. He wasn't there during the hard times, during the war. See, the real Liberians, they don't respect Liberians that got away, that went to Ghana, that went to Ivory Coast, that went to other African countries, that didn't stay there and go through the struggle. The real Liberians, right? They definitely don't respect no Liberians that made it to America. Oh no. No. So when it comes to Liberia, Liberians need to, that's in America, you better sit back because I know the truth about you. All them Liberians in America, oh, I know about you. Yeah, my ancestors took me through there. Matilda Newport, yeah, Lamont, tell her to tell you about my great, 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 great auntie, Matilda Newport, and the Prince Hall Masons. Oh yeah, I know about them Liberians. So Liberians in America, if you're not supporting, if you're not, yeah, if you got negative things to say, you need to shh. Cause I know the secrets. My silver don't come from Liberia. She got hot, didn't she? Cause she can't come home. She probably miss home. She can't come home. Yeah, Lamont. So Lamont, be careful, my brother. Be careful. You don't know what she know. You don't know who she know. Be careful, my brother. Be careful. Be careful. You don't know who she sold out. She had poor Africans risk their life to go through the desert to make it to Europe. Rich Africans make it to America. Let me say that again. Rich Africans make it through America because they got connects through the government. Our open enemies. Some of them have even taken oaths. Be careful, brother. Be very careful dealing with some of these folks. Be careful. Because the resources are so plentiful in Africa, you don't got to dig in the ground and tear the earth up for them. They right at your feet. That's what a lot of African people that's in America won't tell a black American. They don't want you to come over here and get your blessing. It's blessings in Africa waiting for all black Americans. All you got to do is come here, gain access to resources, create you a product, and the door to the world market is open. Yep. Eating that food that's killing us slow. I miss the potato greens in Liberia. Oh my God, you talking about some good. I don't know what they smoke that fish with. Boy, but them potato greens and rice, oh my God. Oh man, that had to be one of the, Liberia do got some of the best food. Once they get, see, and tell her I'm disappointed in her. She need to be trying to come back home and rebuild her country. All my African brothers and sisters that's in the diaspora need to be coming to their mother countries and rebuild and be helping rebuild. So for all my African people that's in the diaspora, why you not home helping build your, why you black Americans, shit, we coming home and we don't even know, we just know this is what home, this is where it started at. We don't know what tribe but we trying to fit in, where we trying to get in where we fit in. To get away from master now. So be careful of those Africans, or what they call them, tethers. Them tethers in America tethering. Yeah, be careful of them tethers in America tethering now. You got to watch them. Yeah, you got to watch them. If they not there on scholarship, yeah, you better be weary. Be weary. Let me say that again. If they not there on scholarship, something through the school, exchange student, be weary. Be weary of them tethers because they're watching you to go back to tell somebody something. And see, her vision getting bad, so she can't see too much no more. That means they have no more use for her. So you need to tell her how is Master and them gonna do her since they have no more use for her. They just gonna let her wither away and die. And that's just the sad truth. Yep. Yeah, Liberians do got some good food though. Them potato greens. It remind me of collard greens with the turkey necks in them. Except we don't take time with it. They make their greens with love. It got flavor. See, our greens seem like we boil up all the flavor out. Yeah, we got flavor, but they greens got more flavor, bursting with flavor. Mm-hmm. Artichoke, ugali, fufu. Let me tell you the similar, what the black American slaves kept that come from Africa. Grits. Grits is the same thing as fufu. Grits is the same thing as ugali. Unga. Grits is the same thing as artichoke. It's just made different. So we got more similarities than people think. Collard greens is equivalent to potato greens. It's just potato greens got more flavor. I done had everybody collard greens. You know, everybody, some people put neck bones in it. Some people put pork in it. Some people put turkey necks in it because they trying to figure out that smoke flavor. That smoked fish. I don't know how they smoke that fish in Liberia, but it remind me of, I know where collard greens came from, the recipe. Liberia. And one thing we got to keep in mind too, as black Americans, we are a mixture of all the tribes. I think that might be why we so tribal in America, because we are a mixture of all the tribes. Because when they put them on them slave ships, in order for them to cope, everybody had to come together. So that's what makes us a little different from the average African. Exactly, sis. That red palm oil, it got a different flavor to it. Yeah. And that fish. I think that fish is the ultimate ingredient because you taste that the most, that smoke flavor, you like, damn, boy, they smoked the hell out this fish. What type of fish is that? You right, sis. Oh, hey, Lamont, tell her I could get her some palm oil. They got palm oil out here. Yeah, they got palm oil out here in Burkina. They make palm oil out here. That's like the native oil that they use. Palm oil come from the palm tree. The nuts from the palm tree. You know, palm trees are damn near all through Africa. Yep. Yeah, the food in Burkina good too. Yeah. It ain't nothing but soul food. The basic soul food. African food is the basic soul food. It just got flavor to it, and it's fresh. Let me say that again. African food is the basic soul food. Like anybody that's from the South, you're gonna be able to compare better than the other Black Americans that's like from maybe California or New York, because they got a mixture of, see, in the South, we got soul food. So, what up, BJ? Big salute, BJ. But yeah, the food in Burkina good. What's my favorite dish in Burkina? At first, I didn't like artichoke, right? Because I wasn't mixing it together right. But once you add the salt, like just like grits, you gotta have salt in your grits, right? Once you add the salt to the artichoke with the onions and the tomatoes and you mix it with your fish, oh boy, that shit hit. I would say artichoke and fish gotta be one of my favorites. Um, I like all the food. I ain't even gonna lie, cause it remind me of home. It remind me of America. It just made different. It remind me of soul food. To be 100% with y'all. Anybody that's from the South gonna feel what I'm saying. Anybody else that's from other parts of America, y'all gonna be like, oh, it's a little different. What is this? But once you find out the ingredients, be like, man, it's something similar. I had this before. Like ugali. I had that before. It's like I couldn't put a finger on it. Artichoke, I was thinking, well, I had this before. I just couldn't put a finger on it. But then when I found out what it was made of, I say this ain't nothing but grits. Fatty rice. Fatty rice. Ain't nothing but fried rice that the Asians stole from Africa. Fatty rice, this the rice, I don't know, fried rice, you don't even need nothing with it. Asian people stole that recipe from Africa. Don't we love fried rice from the Chinese spot in America? In Africa, they call it fatty rice. Fried fish, they love fried fish out here. That shit, that's one of the main poor man meals out here. Fried fish, fish fry. Don't we love fried fish fry in America? Fried chicken. So the food, but my favorite dish, let me tell you what I don't like. The okra. I'm the only one in my family that don't like okra. That's another similarity that you'll see when you come to Africa. If you like okra in America and you from the South, okra big. Okra big in Africa. They love okra out here. Another similarity that the slaves kept. Okra. Okra big out here. I don't like nothing with okra in it. And they make okra 100 different ways, just like we make okra 100 different ways in America. And I still don't like it. So okra, what I don't like, I like everything else. Everything else I done had. I love it. Anything with okra, like that okra soup with the slime they be eating with the fufu. Oh my God. Oh, I can't do it. So okra and guess what they call okra out here? Gumbo. Anybody from Louisiana? What's the key ingredient? One of the key ingredients to gumbo? Okra. So okra, and I think that's one of the only things I don't eat out here is the okra. Anything with okra in it. The pizza be hitting. Even though I'm supposed to stay away from the pizza, I'm thinking I might take me some probiotics, boy, I might go eat me some pizza today. Yeah, damn, that pizza hitting. That pizza hitting. I don't know what type of cow milk they be making that cheese with. Man. Well, grits, beef bacon, and yeah, if I can handle eggs like I used to, I had to take some probiotics. And they do eat pig out here too. Yeah, they eat pig. Only the Christians eat the pig though. Muslims, they stay away from that pig. Yup. Yup. So yeah, with that being said, y'all, I hope this was a little motivation. Yeah, I'm lactose intolerant. That's why I'm so skinny. That's why I'm so skinny. I can't eat the stuff that put weight on you. Not unless I eat some potatoes. And I like potatoes with butter. And the butter got milk and shit in it. Like I got a whole half a stick of butter in there. I was like, damn, that fucking butter. I gotta ease up off the potatoes. That's why I gotta watch what I eat. That's why most time I just be eating chicken. I got some chicken. Look, I got some chicken in there marinated, and I got some chicken in the refrigerator cooked. Chicken and cucumber salads. So my body is healthy. This is what a skinny body means you healthy. If you fat, if you driving a BMW, which means a body made wrong, that means you unhealthy. So that's why I don't even trip about people talking about, man, he's skinny this, he's skinny that. Shit, as long as my body feel good, I am not tripping. You can talk about how skinny I am. I know I'm skinny. But I know when I get more free time to hit the gym, because I know if I go to the gym and work out, I'm going to be wanting to chill for the rest of the day. I ain't going to get no work done. But once I start working out, oh, this body going to be super sexy. Them ladies going to be wanting to rub on this body. But yeah, I'm lactose intolerant, BJ. That's why I can't gain no weight. Because, cheese put weight on you. Milk put weight on you. Eggs, all that stuff put weight on you. Especially that cheese. Like, shit. If I go a whole week, if I could eat cheese, and I went a whole week just eating pizza, you'll be able to tell the difference. And then the food is so fresh here. I haven't seen, it's rare that you see a fat, nasty person. Yeah, I used to do push-ups, man, but shit, I don't be, like, I'm supposed to, when you wake up in the morning, you're supposed to stretch out. Like, I'm going to stretch my back out once I get off live. But, yeah, I used to do push-ups. But I want some dumbbells. I want I know how to lift. I was an athlete. I know how to lift. As a matter of fact, my guy has some nice dumbbells. And then this heat is good to work out in. But once you work out, you ain't gonna want to do that. After you work out and then you wash, you ain't gonna want to do nothing else. You gonna want to sleep. You gonna want to chill. Get you something to eat, and you gonna be done for the rest of the day. Oh. And fried plantains. Yeah, I eat greens. I eat a lot of cucumbers. I can never, the lettuce go so quick. You can never find a lettuce. Should have the lettuce in the morning. by 12 o'clock, the lettuce will be gone. Because a lot of people get the lettuce and they feed it to their animals. They chickens, they goats, they sheep. So a lot of people, lettuce don't last long. Lettuce and cucumbers, lettuce, cucumbers and tomatoes, and onions, and garlic, and chives are the biggest sellers out here. Yup. But yeah, I eat my greens. I'm mostly on a carnivore, chicken diet. I really eat a lot of chicken. Every now and then I switch it up. I'll go get some beef. Like I think today, matter of fact, I'm gonna go to the Lebanese Walmart today and see if they got some lamb ribs. I've been having a taste for some lamb ribs. But the meat be fresher on Mondays. Every Monday they put the fresh meat out. Yeah, about 12 o'clock. Because you know the older people, they shop in the morning. They do their grocery shopping in the morning. So the ladies in the market, when you ride down the road and you see the ladies with they setting up their vegetables, setting up their stands and stuff, shit, the chickens that's alive, they be gone by 12 o'clock. Because people out here like to eat their chicken fresh. They like to kill their chicken, you know, skin it, do what they do with it. So the chicken that's alive, when you see the dudes on the side of the road with the chickens and they be, boy, you might see one mug got 4 or 5 chickens. And they eating good tonight. The live chickens. So they'll and if they don't eat them, because you know in America, we'll put our frozen our uncooked chicken in the refrigerator. They don't do that. They'll leave it alive. They'll leave the feet tied up, or they'll tie one foot, or where they can't really get away, and they'll throw some corn out, and that's how they keep their chicken fresh. And give them something to eat. Well, if they don't cook them today, they'll let them hang out all night, cook them tomorrow. Yep. Yep. I'm allergic to eggs and all dairy products. In America, eggs and cheese and milk will put me in the hospital. In Africa, it'll have me throwing up. So that lets me know that, you know, I'm safer in Africa eating it than in America. In America, boy, that should have killed me. That's when I learned that I was lactose intolerant. I was in the hospital for like a week. And they were trying to figure out, man, they're like, man, we can't figure out what's wrong with you. So a pediatrician came in and was like, well, how is your health? They went through all the doctors, all the way down to the pediatrician. So the pediatrician was like, they was like, yeah, you lactose intolerant. Like, you know, most black people just get gas, diarrhea. He was like, shit, your body won't digest it. And I was like, I noticed that because I could eat other stuff besides cheese. With, like, say, if I eat a pizza, I can eat a salad. The salad will digest. But the next day, I'll be throwing up. And it'll be like the cheese and shit. And that's because it got all them chemicals and stuff in it. See, out here, I think it's more fresh. So it'll have me real gassy. It'll have me burpy, them nasty burps. Or I may, you know, and them nasty burps will make me throw. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? And that shit'll make you throw up. So, but if I take my probiotics, the probiotics help me digest. They help my stomach digest. So, you know, as you get older, your body will go through changes. You know. So I can't eat what the fat boys eat. That's why they fat and overweight and can't hump on nothing. And that let me know I'm healthy too, cause when I wake up in the morning, boy be looking for something to beat down. I said, oh yeah, I know I'm healthy. I don't need no sexual enhancements. Yeah, BJ. And it's like, and I love cheap macaroni and cheese. Oh man. A bowl of cereal. Oh. Just a nice cup of milk. Pizza. That's why I'm like, man, bump that. I might eat me a pizza today. I'm taking me some probiotics with me. Matter of fact, I'm not go sip some tea. Matter of fact, we getting ready to go to the spot, sip some tea, and we finna go to the other channel. Yeah, I'm gonna eat me a pizza today. Take my probiotics with me. I'm gonna take 2 of them. Yeah, I'm gonna take me a little pizza to the head. Fuck it. Yeah, I could drink lactose-free milk, but I just to bypass that, I do almond milk or coconut milk. Coconut milk is not as thick and it got a different taste, but it's good. Almond milk, it's thick and it got a different taste, but it's good. They got alternatives out here too. They got almond milk, coconut milk, I think they do got lactose milk too. But I seen the almond milk and I seen the coconut milk. Yep. Cashew milk, yep. Matter of fact, that'll be big. I haven't seen a lot of cashew milk, but they do got it out here. They do got it out here. Matter of fact, at the Lebanese Walmart. Matter of fact, I'm not going there today. I'm sneak some pictures in. I think you can go live in there. I might mess around and go live, and I'm gonna show y'all how the Lebanese out here getting money. They control the fancy Walmart type market. You got Bikini Bays that got their own markets, you know, to sell bags of rice and all that stuff too. But the Lebanese got the big boy markets. They said they've been here for over 60 years. I say, damn, Lebanese been in here, but you got to watch them though, because they loyalty lie with France. Yep. So with that being said, y'all, that's my time, man. Hey, I appreciate that interaction and engagement. I hope everybody go get them some profile pics, especially my people that was engaging, that don't got profile pics. Just do that because that's the new thing for YouTube. YouTubers do not, you're gonna start to notice that you will not get respect from YouTubers if you don't have a profile pic. You know, you can say hi and try to interact and engage. They're just gonna ignore you. I'm gonna tell you, man, go get a profile pic. You know, because I want to show everybody some love. You know, so don't be mad at me if I silence you because you were talking too much after I asked you to get a profile pic. So that being said, y'all, I hope I was some type of motivation for the creative nation, all my creators out there. It's grind shine time. Yeah, it's grind shine time. Yeah, grind time. Yeah, so we can shine. Yeah. So I love y'all, man. And y'all stay tuned. Y'all know we'll be back. You know, I gotta motivate my creators. So I hope this was some type of motivation for the creators. We get ready to head out, go sip us some tea. So we'll be on the other side in about 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna throw my clothes on and we finna head over there. So I'll see y'all on the other side in a little bit. And we could have an open discussion over there. Well, or we could continue this discussion over there. So I'll see y'all in a minute. Let me try to hurry and get over there before y'all start going to sleep. All right, love y'all, family. Salute to the chit-at.